Hello again, everybody, and welcome again to another edition of Koopa Fantasy Football with me, Koopa Troopa. I'm going to tell you my sit 'em stardom picks for Week 5, 2011 football season, and I'm going to get right into it because it took me a long time to make this video. It's Canadian, and it's our Thanksgiving weekend. It's been pretty hectic. All right, my first stardom pick, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Buffalo. He's going up against Philly. I think it could be a high-scoring game, him going against Michael Vick. I would expect him to throw probably 2, 3 TDs this game. Um, and they were brought back down to earth last week by the Bengals defense. The Bengals defense is playing extremely well right now, so I'm expecting a good game from him against the Eagles. I got Mark Ingram on my list. Him and Sproles both have potential for big weeks. Sproles is a bit more the big name right now, the way he's playing, but I think Ingram can also have a good game as well against Carolina. Um, so right now it's Ingram or Sproles. If you had to choose, I would probably go with Ingram myself, although Sproles has been the better pick so far. But it's up to you right now. I think they're both good plays. Jacoby Jones for Houston. Andre Johnson's out for Week 5, probably out for Weeks 6 and 7. It's looking like. So Jacoby Jones is going to be needed to absorb some of that workload. Houston's been waiting out 3 seasons for this guy to break out, and he just hasn't happened. So this could be like one of his last chances to really prove that he can be a part of this offense. Next one up is A.J. Green for Cincinnati. Had him on this list a couple weeks ago. It didn't really pay off. He was big last week, going for 100 yards, and I think against Jacksonville, him and Andy Dalton can connect some more, and he can score a TD this time. And for tight end, I have Jared Cook Jr. Without Kenny Britt, Hasselback's got limited options, and Jared Cook is one of them. It's kind of the same as Jacoby Jones. Sorry, they're waiting for this guy to break out. It hasn't quite happened, but he had an 80-yard TD last week, so we'll see if he can keep the streak going. On to my sit-ums, Ben Roethlisberger. He's been having a rough season so far. Pittsburgh is in general. He hurt his foot. He's gonna have like a walking boot on most of this week. So against the Titans this week, I'm a little sketchy on him. Beanie Wells from Arizona was huge last week and has been really good through all this year. But against the Giants this week, I'm really not expecting too much out of him. More in the area of like 60, 70, maybe 80 yards. Ryan Grant, he's been battling with Starks for carries. So he's coming back this week. He's going to be battling Starks for carries, so I'm not expecting much against Atlanta. I think it's going to be a lot of passing going on in this game, a lot of Matt Ryan versus Aaron Rodgers. I have Deion Branch. Besides a 4-yard TD catch late last week, that was his only catch in the last 2 games. He had looked good the first 2 weeks, hasn't done much the last 2, and it's just not looking good for him in this offense right now. Even with injuries, like Aaron Hernandez is out, and he's still not getting a lot of looks, so I'm just not really too confident in him right now. Nate Burleson is also seeing decreased looks. It seems right now he had a great preseason, but it looks like it's just all Calvin Johnson, and this new rookie Titus Young is also seeing more looks. So Nate Burleson seems to be like a 3rd string right now. And that's it for my sit-em startup picks for this week. I'm also going to quickly run through my dud studs and deep sleepers, which I always also post on my blog. By the way, you can visit my blog at koopafantasy.wordpress.com. That's www.koopafantasy.wordpress.com. You can go there, read all my articles if you don't want to have to listen to my crappy voice. All right, my deep sleeper is Andy Dalton for Cincy. Danny Tomlinson, Jets going into New England. Michael Jenkins's Minnesota wide receiver. Eric Decker, Denver wide receiver. 2nd week in a row for him. Really liking this guy. Jermaine Gresham, Cincy tight end. My dud studs. Matt Schaub, injury to Andre Johnson is going to affect him. It's going to be kind of tough to see how he works with just Kevin Walter and Daniels and Jacoby Jones. Frank Gore, not expecting much for him this week against Tampa. Mike Wallace will be iffy with the way Ben Roethlisberger is looking right now. And Mercedes Lewis has really been a no-show this year so far. So those are my dead studs and deep sleepers for the week, as well as my sit stardom. Hope you guys liked my video. Feel free to check out my blog, subscribe, like, comment, do anything you want to do. I really appreciate it, guys. Koopafantasy.wordpress.com. Peace.